We are the
Celebrating the win with the champ.
my friends.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll keep on fighting.
Good work. Good
Till
work.
the end.
Catch up.
I reckon the line today for $1.90 each way is 86.5. Unders or overs? What'd you take?
Of who?
For Ingram.
100% overs.
You reckon? No, you surely not.
I bet you couldn't talk about betting for like 2 days, 48 hours.
I could. I could. Oh no, you know what? You know what the best thing is? I was looking through the photos of futures. Chautauqua hat. Good stuff. All week.
Can you hear anything from this place?
Doesn't matter. I'm losing 1,000 golf balls. It doesn't matter how I lose it.
So what's your name again?
Danny.
Danny. And your name?
James.
James. What about your last names?
Pendukevich.
What?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
P-E-D-Z-I-K-I-E-W-I-C-Z.
What? What's your last name?
Linnet.
James Linnet.
No, just Linnet.
Linnet.
L-I-N-N-E-T.
Alright. So this is our group today. How good's that? Couple of juniors and a pro. What more could you want?
Nothing.
Exactly. Can't drive too sharp of corners, otherwise you guys will go flying.
That's alright.
So James, we're on the par 5 8th.
Yep.
You've got driver out. Where are you looking to go down here?
Oh, try hit it straight up the middle. See how we go.
Alright, I'll go behind you here. Going out to the right. You find it?
I think it should be out here.
Alright, Denny. Got the big dog out, hey?
Yeah.
A little draw at the bunker on the right. Love it. Nice and high. Down the middle, eh? Well done.
Drive.
Don't know.
Right, it's 11 on. Ain't getting there today.
Should be right.
That's all I could do, really.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Danny boy, what a shot!
Oh.
Yeah, good shot. Well done.
Still a bit short.
So Magenta Shores has given us a good lunch pack.
Yeah.
What are you eating, Danny?
Apricot, nut, and coconut delight.
And the Snickers as well coming
yeah,
up.
and the Snickers.
Bit of chips.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah. Really good.
Chips are good. Bit of waiting. We're in a group of 3, so we're always kind of behind the field at the moment. We've got more goodies to come. Oh, we're on. Let's do this. got pitching wedge, James?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you come over here and just flick up some grass? Just show the people at home what the wind's like at the moment. Oh.
Solid wind.
So you've got 187 pitching wedge into the wind.
Yep. That's alright.
Does that look like a pitching wedge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a W.
Going like 20 metres.
Nice.
Safe. Sweet. His handicap would be 70.
Just arrived inside with the boys now. Get a bit of a feed going on. How's the food, boys?
Really good.
Yeah?
Needed after that round.
Hard work.
Okay, moving through to the winner of today's daily events. We have with a very fine score of 95 points. I know, 95 points in the one day. What a great score. We have Andrew White, Tony Thompson, Ken Lawrence, and Jonathon Painter, 95.
Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah.
We're now going to move on to Lee Harrington. Lee, would you like to make your way forward?
So our winner for 2 days with some fantastic scores was Bearr. Bearr had scores of 79-78. Thank you. The course was amazing, really, really tough. Thanks to all the volunteers for helping me find my balls over the last 2 days. To mostly Andrew and Dean from Dunlop Flooring, thank you very much for your support and for sponsoring us, the girls, the last 2 days. Much appreciated. And lastly to the ALPG and the PGA for inviting us along here the last 2 days. I agree that we need to have some more events with the guys. We love it. Hopefully we don't bring you down to our level, but yeah, no, we really enjoy playing with you, so thank you very much.
To Lee from the ALPG, it's been good working with you again this year, and as we said, we've had great talks over the 2 days, and I look forward to working with you a bit more in the future, which would be great. So thank you for your assistance this week. These events obviously don't happen without sponsors, and we do have great sponsors here, but in particular, Alan Dingwall, who's been a huge supporter of this, and he invested into 3 years, which not many sponsors do that. To Alan, I know he loves this facility, he loves his golf. To you and to all your associates and the sponsors that you've been able to bring on board, we do really appreciate your support, so thank you very much. Well, this year, usually the course separates the players, but this year the players could not be separated. So we did have a 4-way tie for this year's championship. So for the 2017 Pullman Magenta Shores Resort Pro-Am, the winners on a 1 under par 143 total were Brandt-Richards, Taylor Cooper, Grant Thomas and Damien Jordan. Congratulations. Sorry, Alan, could you come up to present the check?
Well done, Dale.
Well, if we talk to all 4 of these guys, we could be here all night. So I've made Damien next to me as the designated talker this evening. So he'll have a few thank yous, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat to him after he's finished.
To all the boys, congratulations. Bearr, Taylor and Grant, congratulations boys. Cheers.
Have a bit of a chat with Damien. Damien's quite an interesting story. Damien's background is in the army. He's had 2 tours to Iraq and obviously fought for our country. Mate, obviously, so golf's obviously a little bit different. How did you get into golf after being in the army? And you know, are there any similarities or differences that you could take from your times in Iraq? When you're on the golf course at all?
Yeah, there's not too many similarities, but yeah, it's I got back into golf. I was on my first tour, and I just happened to ring up Willow's Golf Club from Baghdad and just said, look, I want to start playing again when I get back. So what can you do? And I just happened to meet Gary Topless, who's caddy for me a few times at Q schools and Masters and stuff, and I got back into it that way.
A lot of these guys will be playing the summer of golf, so hopefully you'll see some of the gentlemen and well, I'm not sure when the ladies play. You say they're playing March? January. So, and some of the ladies in January. But look, these players that we've got here over the last 2 days, they do play in big tournaments, and have a look for them around. Hopefully we'll be seeing them on TV in the future, and I'm sure we wish you all the best. So thanks very much. I'd just like to get Rob back up into the stage.
It wasn't really about making speeches tonight, but I do want to acknowledge Magenta Shores and their acceptance of a junior development program. I think it's wondrous. I think it's what our game's all about. It's about encouraging fine young players coming through. It's the reason why I come here every year, is to play with people like Tim Stewart. I'll never be Tim, but I can dream about it. and such lovely young men and young ladies. I'm so pleased that the Magenta Shores that had the courage to involve the LPGA with the PGA. I'm sure all of us many years ago were fixed to our televisions watching men play. Today I spend as much time watching the women. And I think that's important that we promote both sides. To the volunteers, although I did catch one asleep. I can't tell you who it was. But it wasn't my ball, he couldn't find. But overall it was absolutely brilliant. To all the members that have come up to me and acknowledged me, to the players, we thank that. We don't do it for acknowledgement. I've got a wondrous team of people who work for me virtually right around Australia. And I bought 15 or so of my best, ones who love golf best, to Magenta, to Rob Hurley, who's done a wonderful job. Couldn't be more pleased with, and we might give consideration to next year now. So, thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. Okay, that concludes the Pro-Am for 2017. Please feel free to hang around, have a few more drinks, and just relax and enjoy each other's company, and drive safe. And we're going to have all the professional winners up. Thank you. Just it would be great. Thank you. And we'll just get that last photo. Thank you.
Since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate and say we changed and look, we made it. And now we made it. I was patient, yeah.
We are the
Celebrating the win with
the champ, my friends.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll keep on fighting.
Good work. Good
To
work.
the end.
Let's-
Catch up.
If you would like to see more, make sure you comment, like and subscribe.